Hi everyone, so I know there was a request for a live tour, but unfortunately with the very limited Wi-Fi we have at camp, I don't think I can get that to work, but I will give you guys an in-depth tour and you're free to ask any questions that you'd like after the tour. So this is our office building here. This is where all of our admin staff work. So we'd have the assistant director, activity coordinator, and I have an office in there too. And then next we will head on over to our shower house. Alright guys, so this is the shower house. Obviously it's not quite like set up right now. So the girls all have their like swim stuff in these bins and they can like hang stuff here during their swim time. Hi. Alright. And then we have showers. So we have like showers with curtain stalls and obviously bathrooms. So girls can shower in here before they swim and change. They also take showers in here during their shower time. And we have two sides. I'm not going to show you the other side because it's pretty much exactly the same. But we can head out to the pool. Alright, so this is our pool area. It's empty right now, so it's not that exciting. But hopefully, if we have campers this summer, we'll get it full and up and running. Alright guys, so this is our arts and crafts building right here. We actually have two buildings. This one right here is called Gem 2. And then over there, my car's kind of parked there too. But that other building is called Gem 1. Gem 1 we just kind of use if there's like a rainy day, and sometimes we also use it to set up arts and crafts too. So I'll give you guys a look inside. Alright, so this is the arts and crafts building. Obviously, right now it is not set up for campers. Normally we'll have tables out there, but right now we don't. Those are like bins for campers to store their arts and crafts projects, and we also have a kitchen in here too. This is like my favorite part of camp. This is our handprint wall. So all of the staff that come put their handprints up on the wall with paint, and they put the years that they've worked here. So if you don't have your camp name yet, this wall can be a great place for some inspiration. And I think there's more handprints. Yep, on the side. So there's more handprints. And then back here is where we store all of our arts and crafts supplies. It's kind of dark back here right now, but we have like tons and tons of arts and crafts supplies. We have fabric, paint, all of that good stuff is back here. Okay, so I just went through the hallway from Gem 2, and between the Gem 1 and the Gem 2 we have a hallway, and there are bathrooms back here, so let's give you a sneak peek at those. Pretty exciting. This bathroom, if you're activity or assistant director, this would be the bathroom that you get to use. So it's a pretty typical bathroom. We have showers. Pretty exciting stuff. Alright, and then if we go down the hallway, we have more sinks, showers, yep, more bathrooms. And then we also have like a chemical closet, so if you guys need like chemicals to clean, obviously this year we're going to take sanitizing pretty seriously at camp. All of that stuff is in here. And there's mop bucket, mop, all of that stuff. Alright, now this building here is Gem 1. So like I said before, we use this sometimes for rainy days. Sometimes we will set up tables for crafts. It does have a full kitchen too. It's also like a good place if girls want to have like slumber parties and stuff like that. This can be a good place for a small group of girls to do that. It's kind of hard to see, but if we go behind this wall, we have mattresses for girls to lay out, but we also have all of our like outdoor programming equipment. So it's kind of a mess right now, and that's going to be one of our projects to organize it. It's kind of hard to see, but there's a lot of stuff like jump ropes, basketballs, flags, all sorts of things behind the wall in here. Alright, before we head off to the rest of camp, I just kind of wanted to show you the outside here up by our welcome center. So the circle we kind of use for some campfires sometimes. We have campfire rings over there, and we have another campfire ring over there. It's kind of hard to see. We also have a big grassy area over here, so the girls use that a lot to play games. Great for like circle games, running games, all sorts of stuff. And so next we're going to walk down. You'll get to see the troop house and some of the units. Alright guys, so I did just want to show you too, there is a house over there, if you can kind of see it through the bushes. That house belongs to Spark. He is our property manager. He's a pretty cool guy. He helps us keep camp up to par and keep our grass mowed and make sure that everything is working. So that's his house. There's a barn over there. That's also Sparks' barn. Alright guys, so just making a pit stop along our tour because this is the Mullet River. It's really pretty. I like the Mullet. You can see some really pretty sunsets out here. Normally we use the Mullet for river stomping, where the girls kind of walk through the river. They put on their water shoes. They look for like frogs and crayfish and all that cool stuff. So you can kind of see too, we kind of revamped the river. Pretty cool. This is the other side of the river. Yeah, so that's the Mullet River. We don't canoe in it. Maybe sometime in the future we could, but it hasn't been deep enough. But I'm hoping that maybe eventually we'll be able to bring out some canoes. We have inner tubed in it, and that's pretty fun. Alright, just making another pit stop along the way. This is our fire bowl. So this is where we do what's called opening and closing campfires, where we welcome the girls and then we actually say goodbye on their last day of camp. So there are a whole bunch of benches here. And then obviously we have a fire pit. And normally this would be stacked with wood, but right now it's not. Alright, so this little building here is my cabin. So that's where I'll live during summer. And then up next we'll get to go into the dining hall. Yay! So outside of the dining hall here, we have these little crates, and that's for girls to put their backpacks and stuff so they don't congest our dining hall. It's like waterproof, so if it rains, their backpacks are all safe in there. And then we'll go on into the dining hall. Alright, so before you enter our dining hall, this little one here we call the PO. So all of you will have a little mailbox in here, and so we'll put things like our Ebby gifts. If I have like mail to give you guys, or if you want to give mail to each other, they can all go in here. We also have our extra water bottles, flashlights, and all sorts of stuff that you might need during the summer in here. Alright, and so this is our dining hall. Obviously right now it looks pretty dirty and messy on the floor because we haven't had anyone here. But normally we have all of those tables and chairs set up for the campers. I'll give you guys kind of a look at the kitchen too. So if we go back here, this is the kitchen. And for those of you who have been to camp before, you can see that we have a new sink area. So the wall back here was not the greatest before, but we fixed that up, and I think it looks pretty great. Alright guys, so this building right here, this is our troop house. So if you are a counselor or a unit coordinator, this is where you will stay this summer on your time off, and probably during most of our virtual camp as well. That's my fiance. His name is Jake, or his camp name is Grizzly Bear. He came along with me and he's just holding the door. Alright, so this is the troop house. So we have 2 bathrooms in the troop house. Pretty standard. Shower, toilet, all of that stuff. I won't show you the other one because it looks pretty much exactly the same. We also have laundry in here. So those washer, dryer. We do leave it unlocked during the summer, so you don't have to worry about bringing quarters to do your laundry. That. Yeah, so there's the other bathroom. We have a little closet in here. So this houses all of our extra supplies, cleaning supplies, sanitary supplies, all of that stuff so that we can keep the troop house nice and clean. Okay, so we are in the midst of a project in here. Unfortunately, we had to replace the ceiling, so this will look different when you guys move in, but that's why all of the tape and stuff is on the floor. So that's that. Over here we have the kitchen for the troop house, so you guys have a nice full kitchen. We actually have a brand new refrigerator this year, so that's pretty exciting. We have a new stove too, so woohoo. There's plenty of covered space, so if you guys bring food and stuff like that, I would highly suggest keeping it in the cupboards, just because every once in a while there might be a mouse or a critter, and obviously you don't want them eating your food. So this looks a little bit different when you guys are here, but right now it's we kind of have stuff everywhere. But this is just like a living room area, so there's like a table for if you want to eat. Sometimes I liked to paint when I lived in the troop house, so I'd set up a painting over there. But yeah, so that's that. We do have mattresses too for you guys to sleep in. So that big room you saw, that's where we're gonna lay out mattresses for sleeping. Alright, so I did just want to show you the back of the troop house too. There's a nice little deck over here. And there's actually a door on the other side that will go out to this deck. So here you guys have a nice little deck. Usually we do hang like a line for laundry, so if you prefer to hang your laundry, or like if you go swimming and you have like a wet towel, you'd be able to hang it out here. There's also a fire pit, picnic table, and little bench area. So if you want to have a campfire, you can do that. So right here we have a trailhead to what we call Lookout Mountain. It's a trail that goes way up the hill, so it's kind of fun. The girls like to do that every once in a while. And then moving over here, this little building up here is our health center. So if you're the health supervisor, this is the building that you'll sleep in. I'm not sure if I'm going to go in the building just because it has been empty for a while, so I do want to make sure that there aren't any critters in there before we open it up. Which that will be done before camp starts, but it hasn't been done yet. But so you can see this is our health building. There's a little picnic table out here for girls to wait. So in the health building there's a little office, and then there's also 2 bedrooms. One of them is the bedroom for the house supervisor, and the other one is for if a girl is sick, or more than one girl is sick, there are beds in there for them to stay until they feel better. Here we go. Alright, so this building here we call the pavilion. There's some work being done right now, so it'll look a little bit different once camp starts. So in here we have a bathroom. Pretty exciting. We have another bathroom. So this will be the bathroom for our male staff to use during the summer. We also have a cleaning closet and a supply closet, so if you run out of supplies, this is where you would find them, like toilet paper, chemicals. Obviously, keeping camp clean and sanitary is going to be super important this summer, so we want to make sure that all parts of camp are stocked on sanitary supplies. There's also a washer and dryer in here, so say like you have a camper who has an accident, this would be the place where you can take their sleeping bag, their clothes, whatever needs to be washed in here. Alright, and then we'll head over here. So this is the main part of the pavilion here. So this is often used for movie nights because it's just a big open space. Also, if it rains, this is where we do a lot of our activities. We have like tables to set up. We've had dance parties, all sorts of stuff. We even have a disco ball, so that's pretty fun. And then if you go over here, this is what we call the cozy corner. And obviously, like, there's stuff in here right now. But so the cozy corner has all sorts of games. We have games, books, like little bean bags for campers to hang out and stuff. And then this is what the campers really like. We have the dress-up closet. So in the dress-up closet, we have all sorts of clothes, dress-up things, hats, all sorts of different things that campers can dress up with. Obviously this summer that might look a little bit different just because of COVID. We do want to take some extra precautions. So this may just be for the staff this summer. If we do use it for the campers, we'll have to figure out how we can sanitize it to make sure that everyone is staying safe. Okay, so this little room is also attached to the pavilion. We call this the program office. This actually used to be our camp store. But it's not anymore, so we store all sorts of different activity things in here as well. Alright, so this little building right here is our cook's cabin. We will have some kitchen staff staying in here this summer. We are doing some work on it right now, so I'm not going to take you guys in there because we're kind of renovating the structure right now. But that's where some of our kitchen staff are going to stay this summer. Alright, so this is one of our units. We call this unit Dacha. This is the only unit that I'm going to show you today, but if I do get requests to see the other units, I can definitely go out there and take a video or even send some pictures. So here we have a fire pit area. We actually have nice new benches. I like those benches a lot. This is the unit for our youngest girls. It does have electricity, and this is our only unit that does have electricity in the cabin. So there are lights in the cabins here in Dacha. I'll take you inside one of the cabins. I'm going to have to give it a good knock just to make sure that there are no critters inside here. Alright, so this is obviously going to need to be cleaned. There are mice in here right now, all over. So I'm not going to go too far in right now. That'll be something that we get to do. Woohoo, how exciting. So this is one of the larger cabins in Dacha. I believe that this one can house 16 campers. So obviously there's like a top, bottom bunk, and there are, electricity's not on yet, but there are lights in here during the summer. So that's the inside of one of the bigger cabins. This building up here is like a little house. We call it the unit house. Sometimes the staff have stayed in the unit houses if we have overflow. I wouldn't probably expect that this summer, but we'll go inside so you can check it out. And again, I am going to have to knock on the door just to make sure that no friendly little critters come out at me. Oh, actually, sorry guys, that's locked and I might not have the key for it, but basically it's just like a big open room, and there are beds in there that can be set up and tables as well, so if it was raining outside, the girls could go in there to do activities. And so here you can kind of see the rest of the cabins. We have some smaller cabins, and we have another bigger cabin down here as well. This unit does have our biggest cabins. We also set up like platform tents, but those are not set up yet. That's something that we would do during staff training because we take them down for the winter. We'll see here if I can get into the bathroom. So Dacha is one of our only units with actual bathrooms, so it has like flushing toilets, actual sinks, and indoor bathroom. Our other units have what we call tabbies, and so that has like an outdoor sink and pit toilets. But this unit does have actual bathrooms, and we'll see. I don't have the key on me to get in, so if it's locked, it is locked. So I can't show you guys the inside of the bathroom, but it's a pretty standard bathroom. You can see over there, there's one of our tent platforms, and there's like another cabin up there too. Alright guys, so here, this is just a trail coming off of Dacha, and I think it's a pretty fun trail. So this will be the end of our tour. You can see that this trail does like walk right down to the river, so Dacha is very close to the river. So if anyone has any questions about the buildings, or there's a specific spot that you want to learn more about, just let me know, and I can definitely tell you more. If you guys want more videos, I know I didn't get to go to all of the units because I'm trying to make the video short enough that it will upload, but I can definitely go to our other units as well. So yeah, there's the river. And girls have like river stomped all the way down to Dacha from the main part of the river, so that's pretty cool. It's kind of muddy out here right now, but yeah, please let me know if you have questions. You can put them in the comments, or you can message me and just let me know. Thanks for watching the tour, and I can't wait to see all of you guys soon.